of these static elements. What do you think is better for FS economy, the 1900 or the C90? Well, obviously the 1900 carries more passengers. So what does the 1900 carry? Like, is it 19 passengers? So I think it's like 6 or 7 more passengers than this one. Is that right? I think that's right. All right, we'll go down inside. Ooh, it's a beautiful cockpit. It's really one of the huge advantages to going to the X-Plane 11 version. There's our master battery on. Parking brake is set. Turn the beacon on. Come down here to the throttle quadrant. This is going to be in the fuel cutoff position. And this could be full prop. Is the 1900 yeah, the 1900 is fast. It goes what is the 1900 true out at? You know, it's easy. It easily goes to 250, right? Doesn't it? I can't believe you'd undercut my 206 for sale. I see how it is. Well, where is your 206, and is it fully equipped? All right, so we're gonna arm the ignition, and you know what I forgot to do? Damn it! Well, we'll talk about it on ForeFlight, and I'll have to reinitialize the sound. So before we get going, we'll bring up the ForeFlight and we'll talk about the route for a moment. Because we're in no hurry. It's a fine Saturday morning. Or Saturday afternoon if you're in Europe. And here's the ForeFlight. The ForeFlight view. You're saying, Nagy's saying 1900 is better only if you are in a low flyer area, not many people drawing jobs. VNE is 247 for the 1900. Okay. That's the never exceed speed? Is that, remind me, what, is that VNE? It's Saturday night in Perth. Wow. You know, I was in Perth in October. Sorry, no. I was in Perth, yeah, October of 2014. And I stayed right across the street from your big concert hall. Was it a Sheraton or a Four Points or a... I can't remember. Anyway, it was Bruno Mars was at that concert hall that night. And so it was crazy on the streets. That was October of 2014. Not undercutting anymore. Well, now I gotta go see what. Let's go see what. Before I do flight planning, I gotta go check out and see what B2's done to me. So by model, we're going to Cessna 206 Stationair search. Oh, see, I'm at. All right, there you go. I'm at 299,950, and B2 is at 299,949. But see, here's the difference. His plane is in North Carolina. My plane is in Nevada. So will it cost you more if you want to fly in the West? Do you want to spend $1 less if you're going to, you know, although he does have a lot lower hours. All right, you got me. Sorry, it's not been kind of off the screen, but yeah. There's all the C206 Stationairs for sale. So we're pretty competitively priced. I won't change mine until you're not looking. See, this guy wants 290, and it doesn't have a GPS. And this guy doesn't even have any IFR or GPS. and he wants 245. All right, so on the ForeFlight view, we're gonna be taking off from an airport called Carbon County Regional Airport. It's in Price, Utah. We're gonna take off doing the departure procedure, but we're gonna probably circle around and get up to the MEA on the Victor 134 of 13,000. We'll actually be cruising at 14,000 because we're going westbound. We'll then follow Victor 134 all the way over Schofield Reservoir, over this beautiful mountain range, Soldier Summit, over one of my favorite golf courses of all time. It's in this canyon right through here, right by this Wymont. We'll be at 14,000, so we may not have a good view of the golf course, but we'll fly over the Spanish Fork Airport, fly over Utah Lake near Provo Airport, where BYU, Brigham Young University, is. I think they're going to win today in football. We'll then fly over to this mountain range, and on top of this mountain range is the Fairfield VOR. We'll then intercept that and head directly on into Salt Lake City. So yeah, that's the plan. Your company sponsors that arena? Oh, in Perth? Oh, okay. Small world. The Saab 340 wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm hoping the Saab 340 is compatible with my SciTech panels and or my GoFlight Pro MCP panel. And Captain Duckman has a PA. PA-28 is a good plane. I thought the 206 is like 10 months old-ish. Yeah, no, actually, I sold a 206, bought a Baron, sold the Baron, bought another 206, so it's actually even younger than that. But now I think I want to sell it, and between that and my bank balance, I think I'm going to buy a C90. Hello, Steve. Good morning. This is off-network or part of the Western expansion. PE does not open up for another hour and 15, so this will be off the network until Pilot Edge opens up. All right, now we should have sound. So I'm gonna come back over here to my throttle quadrant. Fuel cutoff. Props are in the feather position. Parking brake is set. Master light or master on. We'll do the beacon on. You're selling one of your 206s for a 208. Ah, okay. Makes sense. We should be able to sell both those pretty quickly. I mean, they're on the. There's not a lot of 206s available, so, and I think there's only what, 1, 2, 3. I think there's only 3 that are in the lower 48 states. So, and we're the only 2 that have. We're the only 2 that have the full package. All right, ignition arm. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for 12% on the turbine before I add fuel. Okay, there's 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12% adding fuel. I can turn the starter. I can turn the starter off there. It's got such a good sound, doesn't it? Alright, let's turn on arm the other one and hit that igniter. Microsoft Gamer, how you doing? You had a 309 for a week? Uh-oh. Maybe 300 is the right price. Oops. Let's turn the auto feather on. Here's a problem, is that wingtip is really close. Should have closed the door already. Microsoft Gamer, how you doing? 400K for a 210. Going to take a long time to get that together, the rate I'm going. I'm half tempted to... Well, let me just take a quick look at that. You want a Cessna 210? Is that what you're saying? So Cessna 210, Centurion, search. What part of the world do you want it? There's one for 348 in Montana. I kind of want to sell our 210 and that's in Air Squirrel, but I need to talk to Squirrel about that because it's not getting a lot of use. Yeah, you're going to do the same thing I'm doing. Currently loading into the airport. Oh, nice. I've been trying to make money by renting PT and FSC. It's going through well. There you go. Like a what kind of PT? How you doing, Will? Just looking to set up a goal to aim for. Yeah. Do you already have a Cessna, a Skyhawk? All right, I'm gonna turn on Gen 1s, Gen 2. Avionics are already on. Turn on the taxi light. Got that crackle back. Alright, fuel looks good. Let's come up here to X Economy, Open X Economy. Let's log in. And what I need to do is I need to come over here. I need to go to My Flight. I need to make sure there's only... Yeah, okay, we're good there. Start the flight. Need to put in an alias because I haven't flown this before. Beechcraft King Air C90. Is that right? No, Beechcraft King Air C. Beechcraft King C90. What am I doing wrong there? Oh, King Air. Okay, started the flight. We've loaded 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 passengers. 9 assignments. Peter Hoover, hello. No longer undercutting you. I wouldn't do that to you, and kind of metagaming at least now. Not while you're streaming. Well, I hope we both sell them for, you know, right around 300. Yeah, it's maintenance time. Yeah, this plane has 91 hours on it, so we got to try to stay under the 100 today. All right, so we've got. We can turn our ignitions off. Let's go ahead and taxi out. Just try not to. Should I reverse it? All right, parking brake's coming off. I'm gonna try to reverse it. Yeah, there we go. Get out of the way of that, because we do not want to. Turn that bad boy. Hope we don't hit it. We didn't. Oh, came close though. Oh, we don't want to hit this guy here. Oops. Okay. I gotta look and see what the weather is for departure. KPUC. Weather is... Winds are variable, 3 knots, so any runway. Yeah, we could take either 26 or 19, or 1 or 33. Yeah, let's go down to 1. I'm going to go in the dirt here a little bit. Push back like 5 feet. And yeah, I could have used the pushback. Never mind the dirt taxi. Todorico, good morning. 11 passengers in a C90. Quite how that works, I have no idea. Apparently it'll take 12. Well, including me. It must be crowded in the back. Does FS Economy have that wrong? Alright, we're taxiing down here to runway 1. We won't do the departure procedure because it's VFR, so we'll just depart VFR and then we'll circle around until we get up to the MEA for that airway. I've never flown the default, ever. Someone asked me to, but is there any reason I should? A C90, oh, snack. Yep, no one coming in, no one on CTAF. Carbon County Regional, King Air C90, taxiing to runway 1, crossing 33, Carbon County. You fly the 10 version? Okay. A C90 is normally for 6 people in the back? Really? C90 has 8 seats including the pilot. Oh, so they're dead wrong on it then. Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The C90 has different seats. They configure from 6 to 10. Okay, 10 passengers or 10 total? Serious gamer, they are finer. Okay. CT06 Station Air, good morning. Alright, before we enter the runway, let's go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Nav lights, strobe lights. We don't need any ice protection. Fuel looks good. Boost pumps. All right. Let's put in our flight plan here though. Menu. Delete flight plan. The first waypoint. Actually, we'll just put in Fairfield for now. Flight plan. We'll just go direct Fairfield. We won't arm it quite yet. I wish the GPS had voice command. That'd be kind of cool. Fairfield. Okay. I think we're ready to depart. Let's turn on our transponder. Set transponder 1200. Set transponder 1200. That's weird. Set transpond. Set transponder 1200. Plane command. Set transponder 1200.
Transponder set to 0200.
Oh, that's right. Set transponder to 1200. Doesn't like it. Set transponder 1200. That's the first time it's really given me a hard time. Okay, whatever. All right. Runway is clear. Carbon County traffic. White King Air C90 departing runway 1, Carbon County traffic. Standard data 6 to 10, gross weight 9650, empty. Okay, fuel capacity 384. 2 Pratt & Whitneys. 550 SHP. Oh, it's not a PT6. Oh, look at that runway follow contours. Get up there, and we'll go. You guys probably want some sound for the takeoff, huh? Although I got a crackle in my headset. Uh-oh. I redlined it, but then I brought it back. I gotta get rid of that crackle again. Alright, we'll go gear up. It is a PT6? Okay. It's just, so the 550 SHP is a PT6? Okay. So I started it correctly, and then I over-revved it on the takeoff there. Two PT6s. Just 550 horsepower versions. We'll hand fly this for a bit. Trim her up. Don't have to fight her so much. There's 8,000 feet. 550 SHP means 550 shaft horsepower. Oh, okay. So good to hard to find good co-pilots these days, I know. Alright, let's go ahead because, you know, we don't necessarily have to be on the MEA because we're not going to file our IFR until after we get up to the appropriate altitude. So turn this bad boy around. We're still hand flying it. 9,000 feet. Chuckle Hut, the big winner, 10,000. Mike Zulu, C206 Stationaire, all winning on black. I wonder if Black 31 will hit today. All right, autopilot. Autopilot coming on. Yaw damper coming on. We'll go into heading mode. turn. Now we'll go. Let's see. Set altitude 14,000.
Altitude set to 13,000 feet.
Set altitude 14,000.
Altitude set to 30,000 feet.
Set altitude to 14,000.
Altitude set to 94,000 feet.
Set altitude 14,000.
Altitude set to 15,000 feet.
It's like playing jokes on me. There's 14,000. We'll do altitude select. We'll do vertical speed. We'll climb up at 1,000 feet per minute. It's trolling me, I know. Alright, let's go on to heading. Now let's tune in the Fairfield VOR. So the Fairfield VOR is 116.6. So I'm going to change nav 1 to 116.6. Let's see if we have some. Yeah, we do have some DME. So over here we got some DME. I'm going to increase my torque. We got DME. We got 66 miles. So we'll then come over here to that. Look at our HSI. Change the course. We want to go northwest. There we go. So there's the VOR. So now that's kicked in. We'll come down here and we'll change this to nav. And that'll go direct to the Fairfield VOR. Actually, we should probably intercept the radial for the. Yeah, it's the 110. The 110 radial. So. So let's sync our heading bug here for a second, and we'll go back into heading mode, and then come down here and we'll change our course to the opposite of 110. So that's going to be right there. And then we'll come back down here and we'll arm the nav. So when we uh-oh. We're close to that radial, I guess. We could do the carbon radial. Interesting. It's Bluetooth. Yep, it's Bluetooth. Bluetooth Bose headset. It's pretty cool. Flight level 940, I know. Alright. So I think that will get us on to intercept. I'm going to change my sound so I can get rid of the crackle. Alright, the crackle may be gone. Okay, we're going to follow that course. Turboprop engines generate a little bit of residual thrust from the exhaust. SHP ignores that and just measures power directly at the engine power output shaft prop flange. It's what you'd measure if you put the engine on a dynamometer. Okay, you are very schooled on this engine. Alright, there's 14,000 feet. Let's set our altimeter to local pressure. Okay, we're intercepting Victor 134. Salt Lake Center, November 572 Tango. I'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Salt Lake City, please. November 572 Tango, clear to the Salt Lake City Airport as filed. Maintain 14,000. Altimeter 2985. All right, we'll cleared to Salt Lake as filed, and we'll maintain 14,000. Altimeter 85. Thanks. November 572 Tango. Still got the crackle. I thought I'd solved that crackle long ago. That's interesting. Well, we'll have to go with the noise canceling headset for the time being. Who needs PE? PE opens up in 52 minutes. Uh-oh, we got a master caution. Cabin altitude. Alright, so we need some... At 14,000, we do need some oxygen here. So, bleed air valves open. There's some air conditioning. How do we pressurize the cabin? Is that going to be right there? There's the pressure. Right of the AP panel. Okay. Okay. So what do I want to do? Do I want to set the cabin altitude to like 6,000 maybe? Like right there? Will that work? Oh, rudder boost can come on. Cabin pressure dump. Alright, I think we're good now. Okay. Set it so that the inner circle is about 1,000 feet above your flight altitude. Thank you. Center circle. So center circle right there. Center is on 15,000. Don't touch the dump switch. Okay. Okay. Roger. Thank you for the tip. Oh, I wish we could fly that other plane on stream today. That other plane. Lots of popped ears. Now or if I dumped the pressure. We're flying a UK registration here. Keeping it real. The dump switch actuates an emergency cabin depressurization valve. You'll get lots of hate from your passengers. Okay. Yeah, they're already packed in. I mean, there's one gal that's sitting on a guy's lap because there's not enough seats. Jeffrey Pilot, how are you doing? Running SkyMax Pro. Oh, speaking of SkyMax Pro, it just did a weather update. We dump at 300 feet for our test, for your tests on a PC-12. Oh man, our weather just changed. It looks gloomy out there. Glad to hear that, Jeffrey. Micah, why so early? What are you talking about? This have you do you know the John Fly? The John Fly is always on Saturday and Sunday mornings. It's 8 a.m. man. It's not early. How late were you up? The ears still pop at 300 feet on those PC-12 tests. Oh, weather just changed again. Okay, so we got auto feather on. Landing lights are on. That's fine. Stay visible. Kind of like this view where I can come up here and go really have control. Come back out here. Get a good view of the ortho around. I really like this plane. Your ears will pop even with 50 to 100 feet of delta. It's really more of a function of rate of change. The dump switch is extremely brutal. Basically forces the outflow valve fully open. I will remember not to do that, except in the event of an emergency.
Keep up the great streams and hashtags economy hype.
Dang Driver with the subscribe. Thank you very much.
We gotta subscribe.
I gotta replay that because I gotta reposition.
We gotta subscribe.
We do have a subscribe.
We gotta subscribe.
Keep up the great streams and hashtags economy hype.
Sorry, one more. I gotta reposition. There we go.
Keep up the great streams and hashtags economy hype.
Thank you, Dang Driver, for the 3-time sub.
We gotta subscribe.
All right. This approach is brought to you by Dang Driver. Thank you for letting me rock the Invisisticks. Hey, we're coming up to my one of my second favorite golf course in Utah, up here in the canyon. Where is it? Ah, maybe it's right there. Let's take a look. Huh, I'm not seeing it. Hold on. It's a golf course there. Huh. That's really weird. I'm not seeing it. Yep. Huh. That's a tragedy. He'll get a little more speed on descent. Yeah. We're at 240 right now, ground speed. 239. Come on, this thing can do more. All right, I'll push it. I'll push it a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Engine's going up. There we go. Red line in that turbine. All right, let's see what we can get up to. Micah, if you read down below, you can see the route. So, 1250 on torque should be okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, keep that going. But how do I get my turbine to not redline? There's 1250, but now we're right on the red line for the turbine. Gonna get an engine fire. Yeah, pull the prop back. Prop will change the prop RPM. Alright, prop's coming back. Oh gosh! That was loud. I was gonna say don't pull the prop. I'm going to keep it up around 1180. Ground speed's 250 now, I think. Yeah, it shows 250 below. Yeah, 249. That's good enough. That did make me jump. I got to turn that sound down. Dang. That's 248. All right, let's set up for let's go VLOC, and we'll go nav. There's direct Fairfield. We'll sync our heading bug. We'll go into heading mode. Up here we'll go direct to K S L C. We'll activate that. We'll go select an approach. Let's do the ILS 3-4 right. Sure. We'll go from Fairfield. Boom. Let's go ahead and activate that. And we'll go on to back to nav. Okay. So that'll get us for the ILS. Now over on the ForeFlight view, we're going to go flight plan, procedures, approach, ILS 3-4 right. Yeah. 3-4 right from Fairfield. Add that. So we want to be at Plage at 11,000. So right there at 11,000. Let's see if my co-pilot's cooperating here. Set altitude 11,000. We'll start a descent. Let's see. We should probably bring back our engines a bit. Okay, turning at Fairfield, going down to 11,000 at 700 feet per minute. Fishco Blue, the route's at the bottom of the screen. I don't have it set up for the command right now, unless I'm filed on Pilot Edge, which I could do, technically. What number did it hit? Red 5, huh? Red 5 standing by. What movie's that from for JFM? Okay, coming down through 11,000. Let's set up the ILS frequencies. So over here on the ILS chart, we want to tune in 109.5 at a course of 344. Set course 344. Set course to 344. Man, it just is not working today. I wonder what's going on with that. All right, so we're setting it with the SciTech panel 344. And then the nav frequency will be 109.5. We'll put that in the primary. And yeah, going down to 109.5. After pledge, we'll go ahead and just do a 700 feet per minute down to the 6100 at Chevel. As you can see here, Chevel right there. Chevel 5.6 miles out at 6100 is where we'll get a nice capture. Set altitude 6,000. I'm going to increase our rate of descent here. Bring back the props. Oh, snack. Slight turn there. Star Wars, that's correct, B2. JFM add B2. We'll give you 2,300 for that one. How are you finding the updated SkyMax? Brett Sand, how you doing, man? I think the updated SkyMax is great. I mean, we're getting some really good clouds here, just south of Salt Lake City. There's Interstate 15. Some really nice clouds. I prefer it right now to all options. It works for me. Got a good frame rate going on. As you can see, I'm getting 43, 44 frames. Dipping down to 28, I guess, down there on the lower bar. All right, we're a little. We better slow down. 248. They're volumetric. I believe so. Yeah. If you have to use in your request to plane command, you should talk to its creator to remove that. It's not proper to use 2 because it could be easy to confuse with 2. Yeah. That's why you have to say 220 whatever. But for some reason it's not. It understands me a lot better normally. I'm going to slow way down. We are in the soup. Oh, a little bit of break in the clouds. No more 2D clouds. What do you mean 2D clouds? Good morning, miles ahead. I can see the airport right through the clouds. That's kind of cool. Little hole in the clouds. We're a little high, so I'm going to increase our vertical descent. Passengers may not like it too much, but ATC increase speed 250 knots. Okay, increase speed to 250 knots. 225 knots. Oh, increase speed 225 knots. Okay, yeah. I actually met with the developer at Flight SimCon, and he was asking for some feedback, and he's doing a beta test right now of the version 3. I should tell him that. How is the accuracy of the weather? It's using the X-Plane default weather engine. So however accurate X-Plane's default weather is, I guess it can be up to an hour late, maybe. Hey, Chili Willies, how you doing, man? All right, we're supposed to be at 6100 at Chevel. I'm going to slow way down. Let's cut all the way back. ATC does not like our speed right now. X-plane atmosphere is next to non-existent. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Not very accurate. Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing I use right now. I understand that people are having a few issues with XEnviro 1.07, but I haven't tried it. So, yeah, our saving grace will be Active Sky, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I like SkyMax Pro right now. I mean, it does the trick for me. All right, there's the intercepting the glide slope. Let's go ahead and put our how fast can I put my gear down in this bad boy? I'm gonna go ahead and as soon as I get into the wide arc, I'm gonna put down a notch of flaps. All right, there's wide arc, notch of flaps. Can I put my gear down at 140? All right, 140 gear coming down. Another notch of flaps. AS needs to have the Active Sky cloud art to make things look nice. It's nice that we have options. All right, let's keep our speed up. Looking really good. I love World to X-Plane Autogen. I mean, all the cars and the buildings. This is really what Salt Lake City looks like on the approach. All right, get your landing rate guesses in. Keep blue line speed on approach. All right, there's blue line's up like 100 and something. So I'll do what Toto says. Thank you. Your kids love the sound effects? I'll do a few more then. Alright, there's above blue line though, dang it. Okay, final notch of flaps. We've made the runway.
Alright. That's priceless. Okay.
We're coming in at a crab like this angle because of the wind. All right, my airplane autopilot's off. I'm gonna do a little correction here. Use some rudder. Oh snack! I forgot how to land a King Air. Oh snack! Salt Lake City, baby. There's 80 knots. Or 90 knots, I mean. Use a little rudder. Oh, that runway looks beautiful. Ah! Didn't flare it long enough. 321. Not good.
Max reverse, max braking, deployed. Bit toasty, fine like whiskey.
I'll do better on the next one, I promise. All right, let's exit here. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. All right, let's get here. All right, parking brake on for a second. Landing lights come off, taxi light comes on, nav light comes off, strobe comes off. Flaps are up. Turbinator says XEnviro and X-Plane 11, the sky colors are nicely improved for sure, much more realistic. However, the scattering effect is borked. They admitted to deactivating the scatter and post-processing function, but will reactivate it in 1.08. Don't bother using 1.07 and 10. Wait till 1.08, says Turbinator. Crashing me gently. Yeah. Here's a hint on taxi. You would typically turn on anti-ice on a PT6. Can explain later. Anti-ice on not on the prop, on the fuel vent, or the engine anti-ice. I don't see engine anti-ice. Is that below auto ignition switches? Oh, there's a... Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. What about actuators? Main still? Very cute. Alright. We gotta get another flight going here soon because... Well, we had special permission to go to the terminal right here. We might even use the better pushback plug-in. If you guys have ever heard of it. I think we will, because... There we go. Main is okay. Alright, cool. Alright, come down here. Let's... I won't go through the proper procedure just because I want to get FS economy going. I should turn the sounds back on for that. Alright, plug in X economy, open X economy, and finish the flight. Okay, let's go take a look at the damage and then we'll do a replay. So log here, KPUC to KSLC. Income was 8,479. Time flown 43 minutes. We rented the plane for $622. The fuel was $213. Ground crew fee $847. Booking fee $763. Total additional costs there. Earnings $6,000. Salt Lake City. Okay, so we'll go My Flight. And we want to do Salt Lake City. Next one will be to Delta, Utah. I'm hoping that it'll pick up these passengers first before it picks up these passengers, because that's a later flight. Let's see what happens. I picked up the wrong passengers, so I got to cancel that. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go in here and get rid of all of these. Yep. Cancel those. Pick up these. Yeah. Engine anti-ice on a PT6 is done by the way of inertial separator, a pair of doors that redirects airflow such that heavy particles are directed away from the engine intake. The smart cover. Okay. Oh, you guys talking about Torbinator. Let me show you mine. I don't know if have you seen it before, Torb, my stand? There's cam 2. All right, so over here, there's my iPad on a stand, free floating here, just right by my, just free floating right up here, and then it's got this, and of course I could move it up out of the way, if I want to get it up out of the way, and I can bring it down. And then of course it just brackets onto the desk, so it's really handy to have it kind of floating. I can get you the brand name of that one. Of course, I want to rock that thing again soon. The MCP panel. Running the Cytec. Cytec radio panel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Whew. Ooh, look at that beautiful. I used to do a hand model. Do you like that hand? Yep, there we go, hand model. You like that mug? Yeah, the MCP is pretty cool. I need to do some more testing with the some of the Flight Factor, the 7.5 and 7.6. I got to do some more testing. All right, normally I'd just reload this plane, but let's just try her again. All right, so on the throttle we'll go fuel cutoff. We'll do beacon light. Yeah, beacon light is still on. Taxi light can come off. Gens can come off. Avionics can come off. There we go. There's our. We're gonna wait for 12%. Hand model. Yep, Bucky. Hello, Bucky. There's 8%. There we added fuel. I'll get you the name of that. Yes, it clamps to the desk. Yeah. Yes, it does swivel. Sorry, I didn't show that properly. Oops. I'll just quickly show you that part. So again, over here, I forgot to show you on the iPad, so I can rotate it this way. I got a full 360 degree of rotation. So yeah, there's the Behringer mixer. The Behringer mixer. Before I forget, so Gen 1